My name's Oliver. I'm a graduate apprentice at Graham Construction and I'm doing a civil engineering degree, and I've been there since August 2022. So I'm a site engineer, which means that we kind of are making sure that all the subcontractors on site are doing their job correctly. So I didn't actually start my apprenticeship straight after school, so I took a year out unintentionally and then eventually got my apprenticeship placement with Graham's. I'd never actually applied for uni fully because I just kind of always wanted to be hands-on at the same time as maybe learning, because it's kind of, you learn a lot more. It's good to have the experience of actually doing the job and doing the degree at the same time. Getting all the experience, like when maybe when you come out of uni, you're maybe struggling to find a job, and with an apprenticeship, you've got the job straight away. One of the challenges that I've come across is the degree I'm doing isn't exactly specific to my job role, but that is also kind of a positive as well, because you're learning things that you might not actually have the experience in, so then you've got that for later on in your career. So in terms of support, at work we've got a workplace mentor, so you might see them every day, which in my case it's my contracts manager who's on site. And at uni I've got a tutor, and one of the good things that the kind of support package that you get is, I think it's every 6 months we've got a kind of a meet up, a catch up over Teams, just to say how are you doing, are there any kind of things that you're not really confident in, or how can both sides help, and then you can kind of work that out between both your tutor and your mentor. You need to make sure you're up to date with both sides of work, really. Just making sure that you're not falling behind on either, because you don't want to be lacking at uni and you don't also want to be lacking in your day-to-day job as well. But the good thing about having a contracts manager, or at least my mentor at work, is he's got such a wealth of experience. So he's maybe been in the construction industry for I think about 40 years. So if there's anything even on the job, sometimes with uni as well, you can just ask them, have they had experience with that if I haven't, and they can give me pointers and help me actually complete it. I would sum up my experience as a graduate apprentice as highly rewarding, because you're able to apply the things you've learned on both the uni side and the work side together, so they kind of work in unison. I didn't know before I started that it was going to be challenging, but that's one thing that I'd say has also been rewarding, because you're able to progress and grow further and have a great start to your career.